Okay, so I am attempting, let's just say, but we're making the tres leches my way. It's a little bit weird way, but just follow me. In my bowl, I have five egg yolks, and I'm gonna start beating my yolks, and I'm gonna start incorporating. First, I'm starting with a quarter cup of sugar and let it start. As it's beating, I'm going to continue and add another half a cup, total of 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Okay? You're going to let that go on high until it is light and fluffy. We are preheating our oven to 350 degrees. We continue beating. As you can tell, it's already gotten pretty fluffy, but we still want to beat a little longer. We're trying to get it to a lighter consistency. I want you all to take a look at just the consistency at this moment. Okay? It's almost at that ribbon stage. You see it? It's thick. I'm still going to let it be just a little longer. Okay, so we want to try to get it at that full ribbon. So it's almost there. So we're going to go ahead and beat it for an additional 2 minutes, give or take. Okay, if you can see the mixture, it has gotten pretty thick. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put my machine on stir. And we're just going to incorporate about a third cup of milk and mix with about 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So we're just going to go ahead and let it stir in. Let it stir in. Okay, I'm going to stop my machine at this point. Okay? I'm removing my paddle. I'm going to remove any excess out of it. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and remove everything from the sides and incorporate it in. Okay? Now, this is what we're going to do now. At this point, we're going to put a sifter right directly on top of my bowl. And I am adding 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Plus, I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. So 1.5 of baking powder. And we are adding a quarter of, we're using this time, I always use kosher salt, so we're going to add a quarter. But this time, instead of kosher, I'm using regular table salt because it's fine. And what we're going to do here is that we're going to sift it directly over our egg mixture. This part is super important. Do not forget to sift your dry ingredients. And if you ask why am I doing it this way, it's because I'm folding it in not by machine but by hand. So at this point, I'm going to actually remove my bowl just so I could show you. I am actually just mixing it in, more like folding it in. I do not want to make this cake tough, so all I'm doing is just gently folding it in. Another way to do this is by incorporating, half milk, half of your, add half of your dries, then milk, then the rest of your dries. But I think by a trial and error, I think it comes out better. The cake comes out better like this. Now this is the first part of this cake. Now we still got to do with the egg white. So I'm setting this aside. You see it's in there. It's nice. It's not deflated. I'm putting this aside and we're going to go with the whites. So for my whites, what we're doing is we're taking a clean bowl. And in this clean bowl, we are adding our whites. Again, we use 5 yolks. We're now using 5 whites. We're going to go ahead and start this off. Low, let it become foamy. Let it become a little foamy. In fact, we're going to get it to the point where it starts to get a little white. You see it? And at this point, we're adding the other 1/4 cup of sugar. In total, we're using, for the cake, 1 cup of sugar. So we're adding it in there. And we're going to go ahead and beat it on high until we get stiff but glossy cake. At this point, I want you to see how my egg whites have gone from absolutely deflated to completely almost, well, it's like a meringue. We're gonna stop the machine. I just want you to look at this beauty. Do you see? Look. You see that? Look at that. Okay. So at this point, we're removing this. And now we are moving this out the way. And we're going to go back in here. And what we're going to do is, look, it's gotten really thick. You see it? We're going to start with half of your egg white. And we are starting to fold in. Fold in again. I'm gonna specify, not stirring. Grab and fold. Fold into itself and fold. You follow me? I'm gonna actually do this while you guys are here. Make sure you get everything from the bottom to the top. Okay, we're gonna stop it right there. We're gonna go ahead and add the rest of the white. This makes a difference, okay? And we fold in, okay? So we want to make sure that you see how everything is incorporated. You make sure you get everything from the bottom. Bring it up. Now look how absolutely beautiful this batter is. Now we do have a pan that I have sprayed with Pam for baking, and we're gonna just go ahead and add our cake mixture to this. And we are spreading it. You want to try to get it pretty even. It doesn't have to be perfect, I say. It will flatten. Okay, so this is our mixture, which is going into a 350-degree oven. Video number 2 will have me frosting and adding my tres leches mixture.